So how you two doing here?
Doing great.
Good. So what seems to be the presenting issue?
I've had some issues in dealing with relationships with people, and I want them to go deeper, have a more personal interaction, and things have been a little bit too much on the surface.
How could we move past where we've been? Because we've had some trust issues, and for me, once trust is broken, I have a really hard time moving past that.
And how was the trust broken? What happened?
For instance, he was still married when I met him, and I didn't know that, and so that was a whole process we had to go through, and I kind of had to push him.
So how long were you dating before you found out that he was still married? Now, were you like going through divorce,
We were separated.
Wife, she had actually decided that she was lesbian, and so there was no chance that we were ever going to get back together, but we just hadn't taken that step to legally dissolve our marriage. And so it was at least 3 years that I've been separated.
Now for you, Jennifer, you said that trust is a big issue. Is it an issue that you've had actually with other men, just in life general? Or
Yes.
Okay.
I seem to have it all the time.
So let's just imagine that Gerald's not even in a room here, and I was just talking to you.
Okay.
If you needed something to help you just know that you're going to be okay no matter what. Because at the end of the day, you just want to know that you're going to feel fulfilled, loved, and everything's okay. Correct?
Yeah, I feel safe.
And oftentimes women try to get that from a man, and yet it's not about the man. The man might help, guide that. A man might be able to create that connection and that love, and yet if a woman shows up to the relationship without the trust anyway, they seem to perpetuate that on an ongoing basis.
I think that I would be able to feel safe no matter what was going on. If I did find out he was married, maybe it wouldn't affect me because I would already feel like I'm okay no matter what.
I mean, I understand that you still being technically married, if you were going through a separation and that you just didn't know how to maybe share that. I mean, in relationships, what we try to do, we're like trying to be the best person possible, and we don't want to show those darker shadows of ourselves, and yet that's the entire relationship. It's about accepting that. The reality is that you didn't tell her that because you're afraid of what?
I think we're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of not being accepted, and so I was surprised by the relationship. 3 years had gone by. I hadn't dated anyone, and so when this relationship showed up, it was amazing. It was something that I was asking for. I wanted to be involved with somebody, but unfortunately I didn't prepare myself, at least in that way, to open up the space, open up the way. And so when she showed up, it was wonderful, but I was trying to move past that old relationship that didn't work anymore, but I didn't do the necessary steps to clean up the pathway and invite her in.
I want you to look at Jennifer for a moment here.
Okay.
And be just very clear and direct.
I didn't tell you the truth because I was afraid to lose you. I was happy that I found someone else to love me, and I didn't want you to see this negative side of myself that I wasn't really looking at. And so it was hard to show that to you when I wasn't really looking at it myself and not dealing with it myself.
Jennifer,
I understand that.
Can you trust his words right now?
I can move on past that and know that I'm okay no matter what, and start fresh and leave that in the past.
It's great. It's great.